honest question. Would you let a convicted felon whose crimes mostly were related to minors live in a home with your child?
Trigger warning. Sensitive and hard to talk about conversation is discussed throughout this video. Viewers' discretion is advised. This content is for educational and discussion purposes only. I am simply going over the facts and events as they have been reported.
Hello, and welcome to Katie Knows Crime. Today, I'm going to be looking into the murder of Audrii Cunningham, a relatively new solved case. Audrii, only being 11 years old, disappeared February 15th, 2024, after not showing up to her school at Livingston Independent School. Don Stephen McDougal, that guy right there, a friend of Audrii's dad, had lived on the property in a camper behind the house and had even helped search for her after her disappearance. According to the Polk County Sheriff's Office, Don Stevens would sometimes drop Audrii off at the bus stop or even take her to school if she had missed the bus. Only one day after her disappearance, Don Stevens was arrested for a supposedly unrelated assault charge, but it was stated that he was a person of interest into her disappearance. Don Stevens had openly admitted to the county's officials that the day she went missing, he left the house with her. The sheriff had stated that McDougal was believed to be the last one to see her. But the crazy thing is, Don Stevens even had prior convictions for enticing a minor. But he was determined ineligible for the death penalty due to the state law that anyone with significant documented intellectual and developmental disabilities was not to be given the death penalty. Drivers had found Audrii Cunningham body in the Trinity River 5 days after she had vanished. When they found Audrii's body, it was tied to a large rock. The Harris County Medical Examiner's Office had said that her death was caused by blunt force trauma to the head, which was caused by homicidal violence. The court documents stated the rope that was used was the same one looked at in McDougal's vehicle during a traffic stop only 2 days prior. Videos and cell phone data had put Don Stevens at 3 different points of location of interest, including Trinity River, where her body was discovered. McDougal was already in custody for the unrelated aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He was then charged with capital murder of Audrii Cunningham. McDougal had accepted his sentence of a lifetime in prison without the possibility of appeal or parole. In court, McDougal took a plea deal for the kidnapping and the murder of Audrii Cunningham. Let me know down below in the comments what your opinion on this case is, and let me know down below also if you'd like me to cover any cases in the future. You know, this is only my first video and I enjoyed studying it and getting to speak on it. Rest in peace, Audrii Cunningham. I will see you all in my next video.